Good morning, everyone, and when I say good morning, I truly mean it. I literally just woke up, I had my cereal, I had my medication, I have my coffee, so good morning. This is going to be a little bit of a weird video because I had this spur of a moment thought, and I just wanted to reach out there and see if anyone else has this with anxiety and depression. I don't know if I've actually gone into how I feel about death and that whole process and missing loved ones and everything like that, but I do. I do miss a lot of loved ones. I have dealt with death. Being of 29 years old, you kind of start realizing seriously that, you are not immortal. You have had some loved ones die. And it can kind of suck. There are certain things that remind you every day of people that you miss. You are able to find comfort in things that they loved. A whole bunch of things. Like, I wear my grandmother's class ring every day. I just woke up, so it's not there. I find comfort in that. She passed away when I was a senior in college. We're not quite sure how. She fell asleep and just didn't wake up. And her husband, my grandfather, passed away when I was a senior in high school. And he had a long battle of cancer. And I miss them I miss them so much. I was really close to this set of grandparents. My grandfather used to secretly send me Starbucks gift cards without my parents knowing. He is the one who got me my Starbucks habit. My grandmother and I cheered for the same high school 50 years apart. My grandfather, where she met at high school, we all graduated from the same high school. I have their Letterman sweaters. Like, I miss them dearly. And it's hard. It's very hard. They didn't really get to see me with my anxiety and everything, but it is hereditary. They do think that my grandfather suffered from depression, so there's that little aspect in that. But the main point of this video, and I want to see if this is something that you guys deal with panic attack wise or anything like that, is that occasionally, and it happened a lot when they first passed away, and I think it was my body's way of trying to relive their moments, but I would dream about them a lot. Still being around, going into different situations. Like, my grandmother used to volunteer at the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle all the time, and I dream about that a lot. One of the main aspects of my dreams are houses. Not any house I've ever been in. They're always new houses and everything like that. So it always focuses my dreams around new houses, and it's usually going to my grandparents' house at this day and age. At my age right now, in my dreams, I always feel like, let me preface this, I do dream in color, which is great. If I know people, I can see their faces. If I don't know people, their faces are blurred out, which is interesting. Or and on some occasions, people I know, faces are blurred out, which is odd for me, and I would love to see if some interpretations you guys have down below, because I don't go that deeply into my dreams, but I know them by their mannerisms and everything, and they're wonderful dreams. I've never had a dream where I'm reliving them and their death or bad times I've had with them. They're always really great times. But I'm not actually, like, reliving moments. It's like I'm old, my age right now, and they're still alive. And I'm really confused about that in the dream. And I was, for about 85-90% of the time, I'm always really confused about why the fact that they're still alive. I'm like, no, you guys, I've definitely had dreams where, like, they've crawled out of their grave. But when I wake up, this overwhelming sense of anxiety and depression happen. And I can kind of conceptualize it into the fact that there is this thought, hey, they're gone. And this is, you know, you're not gonna cry. That they're gone. And they aren't, unfortunately, coming back. But I also have this, like, almost panic attack of how real that felt. And they were so close. And how does that make sense? And so I guess my real question is yes, I realize people dream. You know, when I do sleep, it's great. I still have trouble sleeping occasionally with the anxiety. It happens. But does anyone else have these sorts of dreams? And they're not nightmares, they're pleasant. But wake up with like an overwhelming almost sense of an impending panic attack with their anxiety and dreams about loved ones. Or maybe I'm just being special, but I know this is kind of a ranty video. Not really a rant, but more of a story time. I was just curious and I wanted to put it out there to see if anyone else kind of felt the same way I did. It happens, and I realize that, and, you know, I do miss my grandparents a lot, and there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about them. But anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. If you do feel like you want to hit that subscribe button, please do so below. Hit that bell notification, and you can follow me on all the Instagram and Twitters, all linked down below. And until next time, guys, good morning and sláinte.